All right, good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with Techout. We are going to be installing iOS 26 Beta 6 on my iPhone 16 Pro Max here. Normally, I do these streams right after they came out, but I just got home from work. Actually, I wasn't expecting a Monday release, but here we are. We did get a Monday release here for Beta 6. It looks like we're probably going to be going to a weekly release schedule. So I'm going to let my phone start up here. It's not updating yet. I just had it turned off because I've been using my Z Fold 7. So there are some pretty cool things here in iOS 26 Beta 6 that have changed. So we'll be able to take a look at those. And we won't have to wait for changelogs because, well, they're already here, and I can already see what's new. So we're going to go to General here and go to Software Update, and we're going to let this check for an update. Let me turn on Do Not Disturb here, so hopefully we don't get bombarded with 1,000 notifications from my phone being off. And it might take a minute here just because it just connected to the Wi-Fi again, but we'll let it do its thing. Need to get my other keyboard in here. This one's a little clicky for streaming, but I took my other one to work and I ordered another one, and it's here. I just haven't opened it yet. All right, so it's taking its sweet time here to there we go. So 9.58 gigabytes here. Let me see if I can zoom in anymore. Yep, just a little bit. 9.58 gigabytes. We're going to go ahead and start the update process. Right there, we're going to let that download. And we'll give it a few minutes here. How's it going, MRGMR? Mr. Gamer, I guess that is. Like I said, I normally do these right when they come out, but my day off is on Tuesday. And Apple looks like they've switched to Monday releases now, so I might have to do these when I get home. So we're just waiting on it to start downloading here. It's taking its sweet old time. I'm doing good, Mr. Gamer. How do you like Beta 6? I heard there's some new animations, so apps kind of open up a little bit quicker, and just some changes like that. There's a new liquid glass like intro video, and there's also like liquid glass on the toggles when you tap them now, so that's pretty cool. We are now downloading. Usually this goes pretty quick. I haven't updated any of my devices yet. This is the first one. I do have my iPhone here for work, so we'll see. We'll see if that gets the public beta anytime soon. Now it's just a waiting game on the download. I'm doing good, Andrea. How's it going? Setup changes? What kind of setup changes? I know there's a new like liquid glass clock on the home screen, or the liquid glass clock is more transparent at least. So that's pretty cool. I just looked at some pictures of it when I got home. So far, no public beta update. Oh, yep, new ringer. Didn't they rename it too? Like the additional ones. Don't they actually have names now instead of just Alt 1? Yeah, give you a pop-up video talking about liquid glass. Hopefully this won't take too long to download. Time's kind of bouncing everywhere, which it normally does, but it never really takes as long as it says it's going to. I need to put my new watch band on that I got on my Apple Watch. Shut up. Stupid do not disturb alerts. Let me clear that real quick so I can not blow out everybody's eardrums. Please don't make noise. Please don't make noise. Please don't make noise. Okay, we should be good on that now. New variants for reflection ringtones. Right now I've been using my the Z Fold 7 has been my go-to. Probably will be for a while. I don't see myself wanting to go to the iPhone right now. Probably just because I paid, so much for the Z Fold 7. I actually need to check and make sure FedEx hasn't lost my trade-in because it was supposed to be delivered on Friday. It hasn't been updated yet. So I want to make sure Samsung's not going to try to charge me $1,000. Alright, it's done downloading. It's just updating now. I'm excited to see the... I already cleared that. Why are you dinging? Stupid apps. Okay, that hopefully won't do that anymore. I need to use some of my Samsung points. I wonder if there's any accessories I can get with my Samsung points. Probably not, because all the Galaxy Fold cases are like $60 to $80. I do want to get the carbon fiber one though. Let me see how much. How much is that? Default 7. I think it's like 90. Oh, Jesus, $100. Holy crap. How much are my Samsung? My Samsung rewards points are $19. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get one on Amazon. Not paying $100 for just the back piece. Oh, almost had it. Yeah, this year's Samsung, like the cases are just the back. They have like one Pro case that's both, but that's the entire case right there. They don't have the little bezel piece for the other side. And they give you half the case they did last year and still full price. I never really use the ringtones because I always have my phone on silent, so I don't really pay attention. And like people ask me like, "Oh, new ringtones." I'm like, "Eh, whatever." My phone's on vibrate like 99.999% of the time. And it's still downloading here, or not downloading. It's just updating, but it's almost there. So we should be done here in a minute, about 85% I'd say. So hopefully be there in a second. Any moment now. Make sure we have enough. Yeah. Make sure we have enough battery. All right, here we go. We are updating. And as always, I'm going to put my Discord link in the chat here, so you guys can join the Discord. You can upload pictures, talk about iOS, 26, as well as just the general chat. So make sure you guys join that. You can also set up notifications to be notified of software updates. Somebody said that the heating issues have improved, so that's good to know. A lot of people are reporting that it's very smooth, so that's good to hear. I'll have to get it on my iPad too, iPadOS 26, and that's what I use the most because like I said, I'm using my Z Fold 7 right now as my daily driver. But people are definitely reporting that the heating issues have been resolved. I'm gonna plug in, let me see here. I need to go through some of my phone accessories and get rid of some stuff that I'm not using. I'm just gonna plug in this power bank because it doesn't, I think it should charge. It's a prototype power bank or a production sample, so it's not working, it's not wirelessly charging all the devices. All right, another reboot here. What are you saying, O2 WWTV? Oh, yeah, it just restarted. Guessing the power bank is charging it by the fact that the power bank is draining. Yeah, Mark, we'll probably see I'm guessing we'll probably see the developer beta on Monday now, and then probably maybe the public beta on Wednesdays. I know the last public beta, the one that just came out, was based on beta 5 because the public beta has the new animation for the passcode numbers bubbles popping up. Yeah, I mean, the dev beta is usually glitchy at first. I mean, now that we're on beta 6, it's a lot less I mean, you know, you could probably go either way, beta, you know, public beta or developer beta. I mean, usually the public beta, you know, when beta 3 comes out for the public beta, it's just going to be based off beta 6 anyway. They just wait a couple days to make sure there's no major bugs or anything like that. Yep, I'm pretty excited. I might depending on how things go, price wise and what we actually get, I might keep this 16 Pro Max and get the 17 Air if that's a thing. Again, depending on how much it costs and all that kind of stuff, or what the Pro gives us, because after using, you know, after using the thin Z Fold 7, I mean, this phone is super thin, especially when you unfold it, as well as the Galaxy S25 Edge that I had for about a month. I really like that form factor. It feels really nice, and I think that iOS 26 with the liquid glass will feel very nice on the iPhone 17 Air. There's more than just the ringtone, which it just started back up, so I'm about to show you. We have this new intro video, which kind of reminds me of when they did the Mac OS, like the Mac OS 10 intro when you first started up a new Mac. So that's kind of cool. I thought this was charging, but I guess, oh, the power bank died. I think it charged a little bit, but the power bank was like, yeah, no, not having that. But yeah, here's the video. It just says hello, I believe, in a bunch of different languages. And then we swipe up. You can see there's your passcode entry screen. Very smooth. And I will remind everybody that this camera is only 30 frames a second, so it may appear to be a little bit laggy. That is not necessarily the phone. That is, you know, the camera's frame rate as well. You're not seeing this in the full 120 hertz that the iPhone is. So here we go. You can see here we're getting the visual intelligence with camera control, a little prompt here. And this kind of reminds me of what we see when we get a new iPhone out of the box. It's just walking you through all the personalization and all the features here in iOS 26. So that's very nice to see. You can definitely tell that we are getting a lot closer to the final build, and we're getting a lot closer to the public release. So we'll hop into settings here. We'll go back down here to General, Software Update, and more details. There's the build number, 23A5318C. And the closer we get to the beginning, you know, the alphabet, the closer that we are to a public release. Looking at the calendar here, we probably have, probably one, maybe two more betas, and then probably a developer or a release candidate. The week of the 1st is Labor Day, so I'm probably going to guess we're not going to get a beta then. I don't know when the Apple event's going to be, if it's going to be the week of the 8th or the week of the 15th. I haven't heard yet. I don't think anybody's had any real speculation on that I've seen. But with that being said, it looks like we'll probably have another 2 betas and then the release preview. So we'll go into here. We'll just toggle something here, and you can see there is a new liquid glass toggle animation. It used to be, I guess we can just use this one. It used to be that you had to hold on it kind of like that and toggle it, almost like you had to hold and wait for it to like highlight. But now you get that animation. If you just tap it, you can see that animate on there as well, which is pretty cool. It does look very nice. I think they finally figured out liquid glass. As you can see, the screen was dimmed a little bit there after the update, just because I had it plugged in and charging and all that kind of stuff. But it's not very warm at all. It's actually pretty cool to the touch, considering it just finished the update. We'll open up the App Store here. Of course, these apps are loading for the first time after the reboot, so they're a little bit slower to open. And these are loading like splash screens and stuff too. There's that. We've got the music app right here as well. Again, stuff still has to load in, and most of this is loading information from, you know, the internet. But here we go. You can see how fast things open. Animation is definitely faster once the app is kind of preloaded in the background there. You can see how well that works. We will run Geekbench, and we'll get our Geekbench score real quick. So we'll go to the history. This is beta 2, beta 3. the second release of beta 4 right there, or no, that's last week. That's beta 5. The second release of beta 4 and beta 3. I don't think I did one on beta 1 or 2. But that was our last score right there, 3028 and 7993. So we'll go ahead and run a CPU benchmark. Battery is unfortunately about 30%, so hopefully that won't affect our test too much, but we'll go ahead and run it here and see if we get anything higher than we did on beta 5. So I'm going to give that a few minutes to run, and I'll be right back. And I will also show the ringtones and stuff like that as soon as this is done running. Obviously, I can't show other apps while this runs, because that will negatively affect our test. I ordered a skin for my Z Fold 7, and it's been bouncing around the post office for like a week now. I'm pretty sure they lost it. Plug this power bank in. I don't know why it went from like all the percent to none of the percent, but I haven't used it, so that's probably why. All right, we're almost done with this test. All right, let's see what we're gonna get. 2965 and 7719. Let's see where that compares. So So it actually dropped a little bit on both. So far, beta 3. I think this is beta 3. I believe that was beta 3. I'm pretty sure beta 3 was highest. And then it kind of dropped off from there. But I mean, still, phone's super smooth. You can't base it just on that score. And then here is the lock screen clock. This is the new kind of liquid glass lock screen clock right there. And then last but not least, I'll go into the ringtones here in sounds and haptics. Ringtone. And then you can see we have a bunch of different sounds here under the reflection ringtone. We don't have the Alt 1 anymore, but they have also added a bunch of different ones and actually given them names. So that's the original one right there. I like Surge. I think I'm going to go with that one. I don't think there's any new... Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any new tones in here for just the regular default alerts. But that is iOS 26 beta 6. Like I said, when the developer beta comes out, I'll check that out as well. And I'm going to go install this on my Apple TV, my Apple Watch, and my Macs. And if anything is, significant there, of course I'll make a video on it. But I usually just stick to like iOS because that's kind of the one everybody wants to see. So thank you guys for watching. Again, the Discord link is in the description. If anybody wants to join the Discord, there is an iOS section there as well as a beta channel. And you can also enable alerts to be notified when Apple releases beta updates for all platforms. So thank you guys for watching. I'm Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe.